We are live now. So welcome to the Creative Crypto Show. Today is Monday, June 25th. So what is up? Welcome to the show. Let me just pop into the Creative Crypto group. Make sure that the audio is coming through loud and clear. June 20th. Got it. All right. So we're live. Everything looks to be working this morning, which is a nice start to a Monday when technical stuff goes the way that you want and doesn't throw curveballs at you. So what's up, everybody? We're going to talk about some crypto related stuff for the next few minutes. So thank you for joining. If you're watching this inside of the Creative Crypto Facebook group and you'd like to actually hop onto this Zoom meeting and participate with me live, share some good news, ask me questions, whatever your little heart desires, feel free to do that. The link is in the description right above. If you're watching this on YouTube, then it means that it's too late to jump on live because this is the recording. However, if you'd like to participate in the group or hop on any future calls, I've got a link down below in the YouTube description. You can just click on that, join us over in the Creative Crypto group, and have fun that way. So either way, thank you for watching. I appreciate wherever you're watching from. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button, leave me a comment. If you're watching in the Facebook group, same thing, hit the like button, leave me a comment if you are getting value. So with that being said, let's dive into today's show. We've got several things to talk about. Number one, we're going to talk about Mt. Gox paying back investors the BTC that they lost. And it's going to be done by a vote. I'm going to talk about why that is important and what it could mean for the price of Bitcoin, depending on the vote. And the vote could go either way. If it goes one way, Bitcoin goes up. If it goes another way, Bitcoin goes down. So which one will it be? Who knows? We'll see. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about Bitcoin being dead. I posted this link in the group to the Bitcoin obituaries site. I think it's very relevant right now because of where the price of Bitcoin and other cryptos are at and are currently have been going. We're on kind of a downward trend here still. So lots of news, lots of people saying and throwing out the verbiage, Bitcoin is dead. You know, the people that have been haters of Bitcoin are starting to get more vocal again, which is not completely surprising. People have been saying Bitcoin's dead for many years now, and so there's actually a documented site where all of the headlines about Bitcoin being dead are archived in one place, because guess what? They've all been wrong. Bitcoin's not dead, hasn't died yet, and it's not dying this time either. So we're going to talk about that, just read some of the most recent headlines, and then we're also going to talk about crypto fantasy sports. I've been trying to talk about this correctly for the last 3 shows, I think. And so I'm going to do a screen share now that the technology is working. I'm going to do a screen share and just walk you through kind of what I do in this creative or in this crypto fantasy sports world. So, and then like always, we're going to give away some free Litecoin. So those of you that are interested in just getting some free money, I'll show you how you can do that at the end of this call. Before we dive in, we're going to start with some good news, just because that's the way I like to roll. And my good news for today is I actually have some gas station coffee here for myself. My normal bulletproof coffee is completely out. I drank the last of it yesterday, and so I should have some more showing up on my door today. But I didn't want to miss out on coffee today, so I actually went for a nice little walk this morning. Not the same route that I usually walk, but a different route, which led me to a gas station where I was able to pick up this piece of fine machinery, but it's not machinery. It's coffee in a very flimsy cup. But nonetheless, the coffee was delicious. I was pleasantly surprised. So that is my good news for the day. Drop your good news in a comment. Let me know what's going well in your world right now as we get into the world of crypto. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. If I can do that. Boom. All right. So there we are. Now let's go check out coinmarketcap.com and see what is going on in the world of crypto today. So at initial glance, let me just hit the refresh button. I'm seeing lots of green at initial glance. Actually, the only red I see is Tether. So let's talk about what's going on in crypto. Market cap, 257 billion. It's actually down from the last show. We were at 260. 24-hour volume, 17.8. That is significantly up from last show. It was like 14. So 17.8 billion. Total number of cryptocurrencies is 1586. All right, that's down from 1603. So it looks like several of these projects on this website have been removed. And then also because the 24-hour volume is up and the market cap is down, then that means Bitcoin dominance has went up. So 41.7%, staying strong above that 40% level for Bitcoin dominance. So these are all, I mean, they're not surprising, but good indicators for me that just kind of shows Bitcoin's not actually dead, which is going to be the first thing that we talk about here in just a moment. But before we do, let's just kind of finish off this cap of what's actually going on. If we just do a first scroll, we see lots of green here today, which is a nice sign. We've seen lots of red for the last few weeks, actually. The biggest winner for today is Theta token. That makes me smile to see. Theta is one that I've talked about on this show. I'm a fan of Theta token. The people that they have on board on their team, the mission that they're after, the details of the project, I like a lot. And so Theta is one of my not my largest holding, but it is one that I am personally invested in. So I like seeing this up 39% in a day. That's quite nice. So Theta is the biggest winner. Let's see, we got several double-digit gains over the last 24 hours. Monero is up. Let's see what else. So several that are in the double digits, so that's good. The biggest losers, there's only 3 of them, and they're not that big at all. The highest one's at -6%. So today is what we call an up day. It's a green day for sure. Not a lot of red going on, which is good. But at the same time, we are still in kind of a downward trend. Just looking at the price, I mean, the price of Bitcoin is at 6,200 right now. Ethereum's at 466. EOS 827. Litecoin $82. Litecoin is at a steal right now. So that's what's going on in the world of crypto. Let's go check out TradingView. See what's going on with gold and silver, as well as the bond market. What's going on in the bond market? Oh, nothing, just more of the same. Pretty good dump right back here. We've got a little bit of a pump. Just, watch for this to continue the downward trend. Nothing new there. Let's see, we're at 78.96, so no change. For the bond market, let's go look at silver. See what silver's doing today. The price of silver is at 1630. Oh, I see, 1637, which is up just a few cents from the last time that we looked. And let's go check on gold just to see where we're at today with gold. Gold is at 1268. All right, so just a bit down on gold. 1268.25 to be exact. All right, so gold is a bit down. Silver's a few cents up. Bond market is kind of doing the same as it always does. It's continuing to remain on its epic downward run. So that's what's going on in the world of crypto, gold, silver, and the dollar. So now that we know that, let's go check out what else is going on. Let me close some of these tabs out here. So I put some of these links in the group. Things that I wanted to talk about. Number one, is Mt. Gox to pay back the investors. So this link is in the group. This article is from a couple of days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, and it's not 100% worded accurately. All right, the writer of this particular article summarizes and paraphrases stuff that is kind of close to accurate. I've actually read the release from Mt. Gox. If you just open it up, it's in the first line here. This is the PDF announcement. This is the official word. If you want to see what is actually going on, you can read this. It's not too long of a read. It's Q&A style. Hey, what happens if you know X, Y, Z, and then the answer to it. So if you want a really good idea of what's actually going on, this is an 8-page document. Easy to kind of check out and read through it. And if you do read through it, you'll realize that everything that's being said here in this article is kind of close to accurate, but not completely. The biggest takeaway and the thing that you guys need to understand and know, look, Bitcoin is dead. This is funny. I literally see another article down here, Bitcoin is dead. That's hilarious. So what you guys need to know from this is that Mt. Gox is coming to a decision, basically saying that, you know what, it's about time to pay back all of the Bitcoin that we have, because all the fees and the fines and everything has been paid off. And so now it comes down to a vote. If you read the announcement, it's going to come down to an actual vote. The people that are owed the Bitcoin, they can vote as a whole and say, we want you to pay the Bitcoin back to us in the form of cash, or we want you to pay the Bitcoin back to us in the form of Bitcoin. And they have a vote to determine how the Bitcoin gets paid back. Now, why is that important? Because it's a lot of damn Bitcoin. And if they vote cash, which is likely because some of the people that are in this voting arena are the whales that believe in Bitcoin. They have lots of Bitcoin owed to them, and they believe in the future of Bitcoin, and so they're wanting to buy it. Well, if they get paid back in cash, then the process is as follows. Mt. Gox has to go and sell the Bitcoin and then pay them back in the cash that they get. Well, when you sell that much Bitcoin, what happens to the price of Bitcoin? Stays down, or goes down even further. And so that would be a pivotal decision if they did decide, you know what, we're going to sell this so that the whales can continue to accumulate Bitcoin at these lower prices, which very well may be the case. That may be something that we actually see happen. It could also go the other way. It could be where they say, you know what, we're tired of having the Bitcoin suppressed. We don't want to, contribute to even further suppression. We just want our money back in the form of Bitcoin. And if that's the case, then the Bitcoin doesn't actually get sold, just gets transferred to the rightful owners. And then you're less likely to see a manipulated or a price suppression. So now, this is not, of course, the Mt. Gox Bitcoin is not the only thing that is controlling the price of Bitcoin, but it is one of the factors. All right, it is definitely one of them. And so that's just something to know and just kind of keep an eye on for this. All right. So that is the first thing. And again, the article to this, where you can see the actual release, if you want, all of that is posted in the Facebook group. So you can check that out. Next on the agenda is Bitcoin is dead. 99bitcoins.com/Bitcoin obituaries. This is a site that I think is quite funny. It holds all of the Bitcoin obituaries. So when people come out and say Bitcoin is dead, it gets archived here on this site. Bitcoin has died 319 times. Did you know that? It has died 319 times. All the way back, we just go back to the early, some of these early articles on here. You can see that some of these are all the way back from January 2018, and they go back even further than that, lots further than that. But these are just all people saying that Bitcoin is dying, and the more time goes by. Oops, let me go back to where I actually wanted to go here. And that is to the Bitcoin obituaries. All right. So the more times people come out and say that Bitcoin is dying and then it doesn't die, it just keeps coming back, or the price gets back, goes back up, the more people are going to start realizing that, you know what, that whole hype train of Bitcoin is dying, that's kind of a dumb concept. Because I'm just here to tell you that Bitcoin is not going to die. It's not near death. It's being suppressed for sure. But it's going to thrive. All right, it will thrive. It will continue to move forward. So this is just a kind of a fun little site. You can actually, if you read a few of these articles, you'll especially if you go back kind of in the past and you read articles and then look at what's actually happened after the article come out, you'll realize that some of these, actually all of these articles that say it's dying and here's the 10 reasons that Bitcoin's dying, well, they're just discounting themselves. They're just discrediting themselves as people who know anything about Bitcoin or investing. Because when you come out and you say, here's 10 reasons that Bitcoin's going to die, and then next week it's obviously very alive and the price is up and people are coming on board, then it kind of makes you look like a jackass. And that's what a lot of these article writers and people that are saying this stuff, that's what they look like, at least in my opinion. So Bitcoin obituaries, that link is posted in the group if you want to take a look and check out more of that. And then the next thing that I wanted to share with you guys is CryptoFantasySports.com. This is the Crypto Fantasy Sports. I want to just walk you through this. I talked you through it the other day, but I'm just going to walk through it and log into my account here. This whole thing is powered by No Limit Coin. So you need to buy some No Limit Coin first, which you can do so from this site. You just create your free account, you set it up, and you go and play games. All right, so you can play. You create a team. So this is my team right here of my crypto team. And so up here, I just want to go to the contest. I'm going to go to the lobby. And there's many different sports you can, there's fantasy football, fantasy soccer, hockey, whatever. I'm playing fantasy crypto. So how does it actually work? Well, you go and you first find a contest. Once you create your team, you go and find a contest to enter. So I'm going to click on the head-to-head contests. And the way that I like to do it, because there's still not a ton of action here in the crypto fantasy sports just yet. There's not, we're ahead of the curve here. And so what I like to do is go and I find these daily contests that have one team in it already and ready and basically start whenever it's full. And so this one, for example, this is a daily contest. The buy-in is 5 coins, so 5 No Limit Coin. If I win, it's just, head-to-head contest. Me against one other person, happens to be this person right here, Martin38. And so I'm going to go ahead and enter this contest and just show you how to do it. So you just put that on and then when full, so I'm going to enter the contest, click enter the contest, and then I've successfully added my team to this contest. And so now there's 2 people in this contest. How did I do that? And it looks like in 4 minutes, 5 minutes basically, this contest is going to start. And this is my team that I'm playing with. And so what it does is when the contest starts, it says, okay, clean slate, here's your team. What does your team do in the form of, up or down, gains or losses in the next day? So this is a 24-hour contest. There's also, hour-long contests, 4-hour-long contests, week-long contests. So there's some variety here, all right? So I'm going to go and actually enter a second contest here. I wish I would have entered this contest a day ago because the #1 gainer on the board today is Theta Coin. And Theta, as you guys might have seen, is on my crypto fantasy team because I'm a big fan of that coin. So let's just go see what other teams are. So this contest is going, it's full. So here we have an hourly contest with a $10 or 10 coin buy-in. Here's another daily contest. It costs 50 coins to buy into. And if you win it, you win 95. All right, it's the same guy. He set this contest up. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this one as well. Click enter contest, boom. So now in 5 minutes, this contest will start. And then I'm going to go back to the lobby and just see if there's anything else any other contests that I would like to enter right now. So I don't do the daily contests. So it looks like we've got, all right, so here's one. So this is my contest that I actually created. I have a daily contest set up. It's 1,000 coin buy-in. And if the winner basically wins 1,900, and then the other 100 goes to the house. That's the way that it works. And so basically I am here. I've set this contest up. You see that I've already entered with my team, Creative Crypto. And so anybody that wants to come and enter this contest can. They just enter it just the same way that I've entered the last two that I just showed you. And then it'll be out. We'll have a day. The price is reset. And 24 hours later, it says, okay, did your team go up? Whose team had the most gains or the least losses? Some days we play these and everybody's team is in the red. And in those cases you win if yours is in the red the least. All right. You want to have experienced the least amount of losses during the contest period. So that's how you play. I've got this one set up. Anybody that wants to come join this site, you're welcome to pop in on a daily contest with me if you want to play for 1,000, or you can set up other ones. I join just as many of these daily contests as I possibly can. And each one that I win, you can go back and actually see my results here. These are all the contests that I've participated in. And you can see the ones that I've won. Now, some of these, I haven't won all the contests. You can see, how the different types of contests that I've participated in. The payout periods. So this first payout was a $1,900 or 1,900 coin 1-day contest. Let's see. So I won 9.5 here, 0.00. I won 5.7. So these were all smaller ones. Then up here, this was a larger contest. It was 1,000 coin buy-in. And I ended up winning this particular contest. You can see Daniel Hensley. This is actually the guy that taught me and pointed this site out to me. He's got a YouTube channel. They call me Dan. His name of his YouTube channel. Very, very good YouTube channel, actually. So we played this game. This was a week or so ago. It was 1,000 coin buy-in. The winner, was paid out 1,900 coins. So this one made up for the other losses that I had because I actually did end up winning this contest. And so that's what's going on. That's how you play. I had a nice little run right here. So I won 1,900 on this contest, and then 95 here, 19 here, 9.5 here, 19 here. And so that is that's the way that you play. All right. So you come to set your free account up. This is all with the No Limit Coin. No Limit Coin powers all of this, which is one of the investments that I am a fan of. One of the coins or the projects that I'm a fan of. And so this is a way that you can actually earn some more of that particular coin. So just wanted to share that with you guys, show you what I'm doing there, because I tried to talk about that a couple of times and the screen share wouldn't work or whatever. So let's get on to the Litecoin giveaway. We'll wrap up today's episode by giving away some free Litecoin. Here are the rules. If you do not have Litecoin, you do not own it personally, then just ask me and I'll give you some. I'll put a link in the description of the YouTube video, so you'll have to be watching this on YouTube. But there's a link in the description. Watch that video. It will show you exactly what you need to do to claim your free Litecoin from me. And you will need a code word. And today's code word, whenever you send me your wallet ID in the email by clicking the link below and watching those instructions, when you send me the code word, or when you send me the email, you're going to need a code word. And that code word for today is fantasy. All right, since we're talking fantasy crypto, that's going to be the code word. So just make sure that you include the code word fantasy whenever you send me your Litecoin wallet address. And you have 24 hours from the time this video is uploaded to YouTube to send that. The first 10 people that ask me about it will get the free Litecoin. So that's all it takes. If you already own Litecoin, then you can support that holding by just simply sharing this video, get more people involved, get more people watching Litecoin. Because what happens whenever I give somebody away Litecoin, now they're all of a sudden watching it. And if it goes up, then they're going to be looking at it going up, and they're going to want some more. And so when more people get in, your investment goes up, the value goes up. And so you already own this, or you've already claimed some Litecoin from me, and just simply help by sharing this video. All right, so that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching, and we'll see you all back here tomorrow for the Creative Crypto Show. And yeah, we'll wrap it up for today. Talk to you soon. Have a great one.